I do believe we're live. Hello and good evening, everyone. It is Sunday, December 3rd, 2023, 8:02 p.m. Whippy Dude in the house, Sheena Roberts, Sally Smith, Uncle Buck, Alejandra, Vivian Johnson, our trusty CEO, Marie Palmer, Brad Palmer, Wesley, Boom Productions, Onyx Money Drops, Gertej, Cameron Richard, and everyone else. I'm Kathleen, Sunjib, Sammy Woo. What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Love and joy. PGH, Michael K. Thank you. Yeah, I was here last Monday, but last Sunday I did not stream. Jeanette says, nice shirt. This is similar to the one that the Action Kens wore, right? When Ken Continuum and... Oh, hi, Jeanette, by the way. Ken Continuum and Action Kid, when we did our three-way collab, they both wore like a blue and black sort of plaid shirt. So this is something I have in my closet, courtesy of my mummy, M-U-M-M-Y. I got it along with a whole host of neat things for my birthday from her. I've worn it out, but I've yet to wear it on a stream. So we're wearing it on the stream tonight. Jennifer Gala is here. Hello. And if you're wondering what a Big Turk is and why that's in the title, it is a fantastic chocolate bar. I know I don't normally do mukbang type stuff. Actually, I totally hate that word. But I do have a Big Turk with me. I might eat it at some point. But what I do not have with me, Gertej asking the right question, is an adult beverage. We're going to be taking the night off. We're going to be doing another sober stream. Oh, man. On Friday night, I caught up with an old buddy I used to work with. And I forgot what it's like when just a couple of guys sit down to drink with no time limit and nobody to pace yourself slowly with. Like, I've hung out with him recently before, but he had to go. This time we both had nowhere to go, so we started at like 7, and the next thing I know, it's like last call, and we're literally just, yeah, anyways, it didn't go well from a not feeling great point of view, so I'm still kind of recovering from that. So tonight we're going to have a lovely tea that I made, a Lipton Orange Pico tea, not Tim Hortons. And yeah, you can see my fabulous cleaning job on the mug, but cheers, everyone. Oh, that tastes so much better than a beer would right now. But don't worry, Jeanette. I may have redeemed a little off of this to be seen in a future stream. I'm also still working on that bottle of 40 Creek. Sammy Woo asking if I have edibles on me. I do. I have them right here, but we're not going to get into this. I still have some videos to edit. I recorded two videos last night, but one of them I might not be able to use. I had some technical problems. I recorded a few today, but one of them was like in the rain, and I think the camera got a little wet, and it doesn't look that great. But the other one looks okay. So I got some content to edit after the stream, so that's another reason why I'm not going to be drinking. But maybe tomorrow night or Tuesday night, one of those two nights for sure, I will live stream over on the Johnny Strides channel. Speaking of which, oh, I was looking. Somebody asked a comment what happened to Bevy's channel, so I just searched for it, and it's still there. Thank you. Everyone's commenting on the shirt. Let's see. My mom is watching, so you may hurt her feelings, but here's a basic poll. Do you like this shirt? Yes or no? Don't hurt her feelings, guys. I like it. I've worn it out. I'm wearing it now. I'm little like, the real question should be top button open or closed? Little too much t-shirt showing with it open? I don't know. Lisa says it's uncharacteristically nice for me, but we'll... That should be the question. Top button, open or closed, not is it nice or not. Cameron says open. Sheena says yes, that's better. All right, guys. This is as OnlyFans as it gets. Robert says do not wear a t-shirt underneath. I don't think I'll ever be a dress shirt, no t-shirt underneath guy. that's in my books borderline creepy. I don't know. I don't want to be one of those dudes who's like, I don't have anything to show off anyways, but Vivian says open. Lisa says not that far open. Calm down. That bro says open is better and t-shirts are acceptable. Hey, we've got 90% yes, 10% no. Thank you. How many viewers do we have already? Holy shit, we're already at 160 viewers. Thank you guys. Just a friendly reminder, like, subscribe, yada, yada, yada. But over on Strides Land, we're at 99.4. We're about 50 subscribers away from 99.5. So I think maybe in a couple of weeks' time, it might hit the big 100. I don't know, but screw subbing to this channel. Go sub to that channel. Gertej says, I need to watch your stream from Friday. Oh, YouTube added this thing. Let's see, does Ken have it? That I actually kind of hate. I spelt the Ken Continuum wrong, didn't I? Called For You. Does Ken have it up? Let's see. Yeah, now you'll notice when you go to a YouTube channel, it says For You here. And then it randomly picks some videos that it thinks are curated for you. Does Action Kid have that? I can't. I swear I'm not drunk tonight. Yeah, he's got it too, For You. I really hate this. I think it kind of... Oh, he's live right now. I think it kind of like muddies up the way it looks. So you'll notice on the Johnny Strides channel, there is no For You section. Or on Johnny Stumbles. I just removed that. I think it looks stupid, personally. So yeah, there's no more For You. Also, I have stopped updating this picture of me in the thumbnail. I just got super lazy. Wesley says, I know that friggin' sucks. Every YouTuber has it. YouTube is getting worse. But they gave us the ability to take it off. So I took it off. Michael K says they don't need to tell me what to watch. Well, that's the thing. You're on like the page itself. You've already found the person's page. Like your feed is where the recommendations go, right? You hit home and it just kind of shows you a bunch of shit you might be interested in. You might want to watch. Look, Boom Productions is here. Sapand is here. Be with Sam, a day in Toronto, Canada. Flexin 1080p. I don't think you should put that in the title. But hey, it might be a great video. Hardjot, I see like YouTube already curates stuff for you on your feed, whether you're using a phone or you're using the internet. So why do they have to go like another step further and curate stuff like on people's channels too? Like you're already on the channel. Like what's that all about? Anyways, yeah, so I took those off tonight. Hopefully YouTube doesn't punish me for doing that. Carl says, I like your shirt. It's sharp looking. Thank you. Everett Clendenin, $10. Stumbling in a little late. Everett, you are very late. You are 9 minutes late. But thank you so much for the $10, Everett. Good to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Thanks again. Lisa says sharp, good word. Good community is what you guys are. Did you buy the Timmy's mug or get... I have no idea. This Timmy's mug just like appeared. And my other mugs are green. And since I use a green screen, yeah, there's really no way to... What am I doing? What am I doing? Ooh, there we go. See, since I use the green screen, if I use a green mug, you just kind of see through the mug and it looks pretty stupid. But let me do that. Maybe before Christmas. I've got the Snoopy Christmas tree back up. Maybe we'll do some Christmas decorations on the stream. I don't know. But thank you for voting, guys. 92% like it, 8% don't like it. Whippy Dude says I'm wearing the same shirt from Giant Tiger. I have no idea where this one is from. Oh, I know where the mug came from. I now know where the mug came from.
Stumbling in a little late.
Thank you again, Everett. If you're just tuning in, like I said, this is going to be a sober stream. Yeah, we're just going to sit here awkwardly and quietly. Stace Rose Gott says, happy Sunday. Hello, Stacy. Fans Buses Gaming got monetization back. Awesome. The shirt is nice. It's the attitude that needs adjusting. I don't know, Wesley. I mean, you could probably... I'm sure you could go into, like, a Uniqlo and find this kind of shirt. Or a Marks. Or I'm sure... we could probably find it on Amazon, right? Men's plaid shirt. We could probably find, like, almost the same thing. There we go. Look at that. We pretty much... I mean, this one doesn't... The patterns are a little different on the buttons. Select size. I'm a medium. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty... I'm pretty sure, like, almost every brand that would sell this kind of thing has this exact color and almost pattern. Alex Vando makes nice shirt. Alex Vando, men's button-down shirts, regular fit, long sleeve, casual plaid. I wonder if I bought this one and wore it around my mom, if she would know if this wasn't the one she bought. Michael K says, well, that's just one, right? There's a million of them. Here's one. Here's one. This one probably comes in this color pattern. Are we really doing this? Is this how you're spending your Sunday night? Watching like some idiot look at plaid shirts online? I don't know. I don't know. Billy says, hello, mods. Fans Buses Gaming, you should do that. Jellybean says, women always know. Jellybean, would you know if I brought a different Starbucks out? Would you know? Really? Michael K says, mothers always know. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull a fast one on her. That would actually be kind of a funny video concept. Chef Mario Cooks is going to be in Toronto January 3rd through 5th. Robert says every Scottish clan has their own plaid. AJ Durst says, happy early one. Can you congratulate someone for something they haven't done yet? Happy early 100K subscribers. I don't know. We've been losing some subscribers lately as well at a pretty good rate. So it might take a while. Hey, here's one. Here's another one. Almost exactly. This looks identical to the last one we saw. It's just got like, wait a minute. This looks like almost exactly the same shirt, doesn't it? As this. Look at that. That is the same picture, isn't it? They just photoshopped. Look at the angle of the collar. That is the same. It looks like they just photoshopped a tag there. Look at this. This is the same too. Let me get myself off of here. The way the shirt is sitting is the same. The fold is the same. Look on like the right arm. This is the same picture. Two different brands. Exactly the same shirt. They just photoshopped around the collar to be different. And obviously they changed like the color profile. Welcome to Amazon, where you'll often find like the same thing 10 different times from 10 different brands, almost any product category, because a lot of these companies don't exist. They're just brands, and they just buy pre-existing stuff from like Chinese factories and label it and send it over and sell it on Amazon. That's all they do. And this is clearly a case of that. Like, the other one was $33.99. This one is $32.99. It's exactly the same shirt. We just uncovered a secret. Same thing with like mattresses. There's all these like no-name mattress brands, and you'll notice, other than the tag, they're exactly the same thing. You'll see this with so many products on Amazon. It's ridiculous. Alejandro says, how's my fantasy team doing? You know, my fantasy team, since you guys care so much, is down Josh Allen this week, my star quarterback. I'm also down TJ Hawkinson, my star tight end, and I am winning 131 to 85 with an 89% chance to win according to Yahoo. So Nico Collins got me 41 points. Puka Nakua got me 26 points. Sweet. And my bench even did good. Jelly Bean says imaginary team. It is not imaginary. It is real. It is real. Oh, there was someone on the last stream who super chatted me, and I said, I'll check out your channel on this stream, but I forget who it is, and I don't see them here. Only flannel fans? Flannel plaid. Do people review shirts like that? 2023 flannel shirt guide. This looks like a flannel shirt wearing kind of dude, doesn't it?
Ask, how could you have a flannel shirt guide without the Pendleton board shirt? Well, for a good, basic, good-looking flannel, the Amazon Essentials are a solid value.
Is this a thing? Are people this into flannel shirts? This video has 101,000 views. And dude's literally just like, who's this into flannel shirts?
It's made in Japan and still has cool details like some of the differences with this model compared to the Ironheart is the much larger neck, which is lined in cotton drill fabric. This is 100% cotton flannel, which comes in at $4.
What you do in your own time and what you're interested in is up to you. But if you're this deep into like flannel shirts, you might want to look in a mirror and question some of your life choices. Like, unless you're selling them or making them, like I don't know. I don't want to judge people, but you shouldn't be that into flannel shirts, I guess. Charles Rain says hitting the edibles. Nope. No, I am not. Boom Production says I love flannel in winter, but I'm not subbing that guy. Just like try it on if it looks good. You don't need to watch a YouTube video about a guy talking about flannel. If you're watching a video where a guy talks about flannel shirts for like 30 minutes, your time doesn't have any value to it. Chef Mario Cook says, does he have more subs than me? Probably. I bet this dude has way more subs than me.
Welcome, I'm Carl Morawski.
Yeah, he's got 140. He's got to do more than that, though. There's no way this is just a flannel shirt. Yeah, Coffee with Carl, the best gifts for him. So he's like a podcaster. He does boots. All right. So this guy, like, clearly his thing is just doing deep dives on stuff, which is really cool, actually. I was a little bit worried that it might be like a flannel shirt-based channel. AJ Durst is playing City Guesser Canada right now. Chris says, time to... Do you want to see me grow a beard? During the pandemic, I did not shave for like the first 3 months. It was not pretty. Boom Productions, $2.99. Cheers, Boom Productions. What is going on in the world of Boom Productions? Harjot, I see your comment. Awesome. On the way to Wonderland with Merlene. Sapand, the TTC Explorer on Boom Productions. What are you doing, Sapand? Are you recording or are you streaming? I don't want to pick up a copyright for that. It looks like you are using an iPhone, like a 12 or 13.
Band is everywhere.
Hey, Boom Production.
It doesn't look like it's not. I don't know. Is that right? Johnny isn't. I don't know what you just wrote. Fans Buses Gaming. But anyways, Boom Productions. Thank you for the super chat. Harjot. Toronto. You're not showing up. I recorded. Oh, there's someone called Harjot Singh. Here we go. We found Harjot's channel. I met Harjot for the first time at the Santa Claus Parade. I recorded this short video on my 90 subscribers. You're at 111, Harjot. Congrats on that Winterfest at Canada's Wonderland. Oh, there's music playing. What camera are you using, Harjot? Your camera is trying to digitally stabilize the video, And that is why you're getting that sort of bounce around these lights when you step. This is why mechanical stabilization is superior in low light. But still, it's cool. Sunjib says, can you look at me? We're going to check out Sunjib's channel. Arjab, congrats on all of the subs and the success. Awesome. Sunjib, you're at 353 subscribers. Neat. Chef Mario cooks. If you're into Yankees baseball. All right, Stace Rose Gotts. Are we delusional in Toronto, or do we not have a chance at Ohtani? What is your professional opinion? You are a professional, right? You do have a monetized channel. Are the Jays... Let's just ask you guys. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just... I'll put an option for you. Apparently, it's down to like a 2-horse race. It's like the Dodgers or the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jays have some very appealing things to offer Ohtani, such as Kikuchi, having the whole country at his fingertips, playing professional baseball in his third country. Stace Rose Scott says Ohtani is very quiet for a reason. He doesn't want to let anyone know anything, but I don't see why the Jays couldn't. I think they're probably just hammering out like the most ridiculously complicated and loaded contract ever. And he's probably got a few teams working on that. And like the dude's just being quiet because there's like, this isn't like a template contract he's being offered and signing. And if he does go to the Blue Jays, there's probably all kinds of like sponsorship stuff going to be built in with that through Rogers. So, yeah, I don't know. But 43% say yes, 18% say no, and 40% say who dat. Who is Shohei Ohtani? He is basically like, if you could take like Tom Brady at his best and Wayne Gretzky at his best and just be like, that's the same guy. That's basically who he is. Like, he's the best player at two completely different positions in baseball, which is like, it's unheard of to have two players who are proficient at both, or it's extremely rare. But he is like top of the food chain at both. Like, we might never see another athlete like that in our lifetime. So hopefully he wears a Blue Jay jersey, although he's not going to be pitching for a year. Jeanette, $5 for a Santa Claus hat to wear on the next Stumbles Live. Jeanette, thank you so much for the $5. Whoa, $20. You know what, Jeanette? I'm going to take a little trip down to the dollar store and see if I can land a Santa Claus hat. They are definitely... don't send more to get one of these hats. We're not going to give Amazon the satisfaction. But I'll go try to get one. If I don't, I just typed Santa Claus hat cheap. 24-piece Santa Claus. 24 Santa Claus hats. How good can these be? $30. We get 24 hats. These things, what? Maybe we'll do that. Should I get 24 Santa Claus hats?
For a Santa Claus hat to wear on the next Stumbles.
There's no way these
Santa
are even
Claus.
remotely good quality. What are the reviews of these like? Cheap, flimsy, not happy. Felt Santa hats. Good product. No, we're not going bougie, Jeanette. We're not going bougie for something I'm going to wear on one stream. Jelly Bean says those look shitty. Yeah, they do. They do. Boom Production says, yes, buy them now. I love flimsy. This is what Johnny Stumbles should be doing, right? I bought the 30 Santa Claus hats for $30 or the 24 and making a video out of that, but I'm just too lazy to do that kind of video. Whippy Dude says, enjoyed the Friday balcony stream. Anyways, good luck getting to 5K subs. Stace Rose Gotts, Locked On Yankees podcast. She's definitely got a podcast-friendly voice and excellent content. A little too biased towards a certain spanky team. Someone said, love the Friday. Yeah, Friday I did the ultimate lazy live stream from here. I just did one out of my off of my balcony. So like literally this is all the live stream was. But I'm going to do one maybe when we're hit with like a real blizzard or like a really heavy snowstorm. Maybe I'll do one again. And I'll probably go out and record, come home, and if it's still coming down, that's what I'll do. Hello, it's all about right. The Yankees, and I do call them out when they're being idiots. So when did the Yankees last win a World Series?
Friday,
again?
December 1st, 3:29 p.m. And
Jelly Bean says, did anyone show up at your
house?
house? No.
But
there's people in my building that have like seen me on the elevator and been like, hey, Johnny. I'm like,
nice and warm and comfy inside.
Hey. So it's not like people don't know where I live.
Let me just make sure the
2009.
I see Kevin Hawthorne here, John Burke,
we've won
Alan M,
a
Steph
championship
Curry,
in the city, not in baseball since then. We've got a CFL
Jinx,
trophy
Mr.
since
Hippo,
then. We've
Andrew
got
Simpson, Steph Curry.
an NBA trophy.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
We will
I
never have a Stanley Cup again.
was going to go outside
Your
and do a
team
live
last
stream,
won the World Series when I was still a virgin. That was 1992.
The snow just let up. It was a lot heavier earlier, but I thought, let's just check in with everyone.
I was also one in
from the confines of
92.
home.
Nor did I know what one was.
View from my balcony. So this is just an extremely lazy,
1993. Yeah, but
short-lived live stream. But we are
you're right.
hanging out.
I was thinking the lockout year. For some reason in my mind, the lockout year was 93, but it was actually 94. Chris Mill says the Jays are making moves.
Normally,
they're trying to get rid of Springer. They're
around
thinking
the
of
city.
trading
Last night I did one at
Bichette,
11:30 p.m. That
well,
actually
Bichette's like a very speed-based player.
December.
He has no plate discipline. He can just catch up with crazy pitches. I think he's the type of player that's going to age poorly.
When the next one is.
Once his athleticism goes, he's not going
like
to age like fine wine just based on how I see him playing.
Subscribers away from hitting 100K.
So if he like develops good discipline and like becomes a crafty veteran, sure, but
don't forget to
don't have too much
do all the YouTube stuff. But yeah, this is a view from where I
Bichette
live.
is a long-term option. So I
don't know if I've streamed from this balcony in a while.
Close tab. Close what tab?
There I am, just kind of.
Close this tab. What is the? I'm playing double. There's an echo. Is there still an echo playing? Is there still an echo playing? Why is my iPhone? My iPhone is like screwing up. It is constantly rotating. Still an echo playing. Why is my iPhone? My iPhone is. We're good. All right. Audio was too loud on the vid. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, guys. Your voice and yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. It was from the balcony stream. So what I should have done was turn down. Who cares about this stuff? Who cares about this stuff? Yeah, so that was my balcony stream. That's the view from my balcony, more or less. But you know what? This is the view from like the 21st floor in this building. This is one of the very first Johnny Strides videos ever. December 2018. Look at me trying to be all cool using a lowercase d. And I'm playing the ominous music. Look how different Yonge and Eglinton looks. They're still building like the e-condos. This condo here isn't built yet. There's like 8 condos right there that have popped up. So full disclosure, I was dating someone who lived in this apartment on that floor. And I was working from home that day, and I ran up and like mounted my GoPro on their balcony, and I plugged it into a power bank, and I just let it record all day, and that is how I made this. True story. And I didn't tell them I was doing it. Someone texting me here 2 audios. Thank you. Sorry about that. Wesley says, how did time go by that fast? I actually used like the hyperlapse recording mode on the... I should have sped it up faster. I don't know. You should live stream on your balcony. I just did that. Sammy Woo, this is 2018. This is a long, long time ago. That person might as well be in outer space, for all I know. But I think it looks pretty neat. GoPros do an okay job in low light when you're not moving them around. Chris Mill says inter-building dating is sick. I believe so, Whippy Dude. How many people even watched this video? 2.9k views. So soothing. Fans Buses Gaming. This is the video that started it all. This is your first time lapse? It's awesome. Stunning. Tech Needs Tea. This is my very first video. Ellie and Lou commented, this was your first video. All my comments are from like 2 years ago. There was only one comment from 4 years ago. Well, my other first one was... Not my other first one. Another first one I did was Midtown to Downtown. Where's that? And I actually had to record it twice. Look at this disingenuous title. Walking from Midtown to Downtown Toronto in 4 minutes. This one got 3.7k views. Oh yeah. Barbara Perkins is here. Hello. Barbara says you'll find the right person. Remember, I found myself. We're all good. I'm kind of hankering for this Big Turk. When was your first live stream? And also can't believe that your most popular video is 3 years old. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to get a video over 1 million. That'll probably be my most popular video for a while. All right, we're eating the Big Turk. We're doing it. Jellybean says this makes me dizzy. This is what my channel was. And how I recorded these was I just took the GoPro and I stuck it on like my shoulder strap on a backpack and I just walked like hands-free. These are so easy to make. You just record a video and then speed it up in your software. Sanjay says Johnny married himself in a park in Niagara Falls. I did. But the first time I ever recorded this, when I got to Wellesley, some crazy lady like smacked my camera out of my hands. And I was almost discouraged. Like, is this a dumb idea, walking around the city with a camera? Is this going to happen every single time? And it's going by so fast. Like, it would have been so easy to cut that out. But instead, stupid me redoes the whole thing all over again the next day because of that one little thing. Then, not too long ago later, I was doing my first walking video up Yonge Street, and some guy like gave me shit about recording. He's like, you don't have permission to record me. So like 2 of my very first attempts to record, I ran into dinguses. And I was thinking like, this might not be a good idea if you're walking around pissing people off. Fortunately, those 2 people just needed a lot of help. And most people are pretty cool, so that's it. Chris Mill says, what's the purple goo? It is Turkish Delight, which is now in my teeth. I'm going to take myself off the camera for a second. I need another piece. It's amazing to see all the changes on your street. I'm still here, just enjoying my chocolate bar. I don't like eating on camera. Oh, the second cup was still there on the left. The Wendy's was still there. Young in college before they started the world's longest construction project, adding an elevator. Sorry guys, this chocolate bar is so good. I'm gonna have to finish it. We're done. We're done. This is so relaxing to watch. Wow, amazing video. This guy wants to think he wants you to think he's walking, but he's actually rollerblading. How do you get the camera to be so stable? Oh, nice. I live on Roehampton. I hope it's the YouTube library music, Whippy dude. Hey, someone just got a touchdown. My quarterback tonight is Jordan Love. And he just got himself a touchdown. Sweet. I am murdering my opponent. The annoying eating is going to end. Marcus, probably not. I could do A. Could I do B? Yeah, B, C, D. Maybe I could do it. I don't know. That's a neat challenge. I don't know if I'm up for taking it on tonight. I don't think I could do it with your alternating caveat. Dominic says, are there days you just think you're running out of ideas for your channel? Everyone who does this kind of channel has those days. It's impossible not to have those days when you're even like the New Yorkers and the people in Tokyo find themselves like in Times Square again for the third time that month. But part of it is just doing it at like a different time of day and different weather, right? Like there's things. One of the things that bothers me though is when I do a neighborhood or street and I'm like, okay, I've already talked about that in like 2 other videos. I'm not even going to bring that up this video. And then someone in the comments is like, you forgot to talk about like blah, blah, blah. You walk by. I'm like, I didn't talk about it because I'm tired of talking about it. Like, I don't know. Do you read any magazines about making money through YouTube? No. What kind of magazine exists? That I don't even think that exists. Hello, the awesome conservative. How about a late night balcony snowstorm with edibles live stream? Stay classy. I think we're not gonna do that. I don't think we're gonna do that. If I do that, it'll be on this channel. Today, like I did a video I wasn't even planning on doing. I just ended up doing a walk down a street and pulling all the information out of my butt. I did this video here looks really good in HDR, and the video I did today I think looks pretty good as well. What is YouTube automation? The one Caleb box says. I don't know. I don't know. You guys are asking me questions. I don't know. I don't know. Should we take a look at the Toronto subreddit? 42 minutes have gone by. I haven't had any alcoholic beverages. Sanjib says, hey Johnny, in Montreal we have some snow now. Awesome. Whippy Dude says your videos have the right amount of talking. We still haven't really had like a big snowfall yet, right? What's coming up? Tonight, rain with mixed snow. Yuck. Monday, chance of flurries or rain showers. Yuck. Peter says, how's the vacation planning going? I'll update you in a second. Monday looks okay, or Tuesday looks okay. Wednesday looks okay. Thursday, chance of flurries or rain showers. Friday, cloudy. Saturday, when are we getting our snow? Chris Mill says, I need a beer. No, I had too much this weekend. We'll just say that. So my buddy that I was talking to on Friday night was pretty gung-ho about going away in January. I'm trying not to do like the solo thing this year, going with people and that type of thing. So we'll see, but he wants to go somewhere far, far away. There's a few other people I want to hit up. I want to still do like a Canada stream or a Canada trip, hopefully in December, like go to Quebec City or something like that. Someplace really cold like Edmonton, Calgary. Just take in a freezing cold winter from another Canadian city. People like that sort of thing. Carl says, who inspired you to start this channel? A GoPro I bought. And the fact that GoPro could do those like hyperlapse videos. Vivian Johnson says, I guess that means no Bali for CEO. Hey, you know what, Vivian? When do you want to go? When do you want to go to Bali? You're going to Boston next week. You can't wait to walk around and explore. They've got that neat sort of trail written on the ground there. Toronto to Bali. All right, let's send Vivian Johnson to Bali. Okay, Vivian, you are leaving on the 17th. And you're going to come back on the 31st. So you're not going to have you're going to have a little less than 2 weeks there. Okay, so that's actually, one stop, 2190 Eva Air. That's an excellent flight. Oh, but coming back, we're going to have to take, that's Eva Air. That's 2 stops. Yikes. That's not so good. All right, Vivian. I've got your flight here. You're going to be making 3 stops on your way to Bali. I will buy, if you want this, Vivian, I will buy you this ticket to Bali. It's 42 hours. You have 3 stops. You're going to go into JFK, then Amsterdam, and then Singapore. 3 stops. And then coming back, it's going to be 34 hours, 2 stops. Singapore, Amsterdam. And you're going to be on Delta, KLM, Endeavor, DBA Delta, doing businesses. Whoa. That's a hell of a trip you're going on, Vivian. Toronto to JFK, JFK to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Singapore, Singapore to Bali. Do you accept? I will buy this for you if you accept. I mean, we might never see you again, but we'll get you a travel SIM card. Yeah, anything more than like 1 stop is like a hard no from me. Like, whatever it costs to do 1 stop over 2 stops, I will do. 2 stops is like just too much of a headache. Cathay Pacific. There's an excellent flight for $2,900. And we can get that round trip all through Cathay Pacific for $2,836. That's still a lot, but fantastic airline. Great trip. Has Vivian weighed in? Vivian says thanks, but no. All right, Vivian. What if we limit you to 1 stop? This is your final offer. And let's send you first class. I'm still trying to make it to Toronto. Oh, there is no. Let's do business class. All right, Vivian. For $9,534, we can send you on first class or business class on Cathay Pacific to Bali. Do you accept that? I remember when I flew from New York City to Las Vegas, there were no stops. Yeah. Skywalking says, yes, the Jays are getting Ohtani. Oh, that's still the poll. 40% said yes, 20% said no, 41% of you said who dat. I thought I would have a more baseball savvy audience than this. You know, Stace Rose Gotts is jealous that the Spankies aren't in on the Otani Fun. Not that he'd want to go there. Like, who would? All right, Vivian. I tried. Estelle says it's a 6-hour flight from here. Yeah, when you go to Bali, it's like 50% Aussies. Who dat one? Says Chef Mario. Anyways, maybe we'll take a peek. What? I'm just wondering. No. Book with Cathay Pacific. Yeah, why would you book with like buy my trip and not the airline itself? Book with Just Fly. Book with Ovago. So if anything goes wrong, you're on the phone with someone in like an Indian call center instead of just like working with someone directly from the airline, fixing your problem on the spot. I don't understand third-party travel agents. I don't, especially online ones. Just book always with the airline. What about the escapades in Quebec? It looks nice. It does. I might... No Kuda. I'm old. You love Semniak. Semniak's kind of the slightly more upscale, right? It's right next to Kuta Beach. You could literally just do either one. Marge says that you could send Vivian to Niagara. Let's send Vivian somewhere. Maybe the moon? Do you want? Let's send her somewhere. She wants to go. Sanjib says, Johnny, get that for you. Sorry, guys. I do not have $9,700 to buy a business class ticket. Let's check out the Toronto subreddit, because why not? Look what NIMBYs dropped in my mailbox. This could be coming to a property near you. Oh no! More housing and intensification in a city in dire need of more housing. What's the first comment going to be? It's going to be something roasting NIMBYs. I bet you these are the same people that take a honeymoon trip to Paris and admire the urban design and the 5-story buildings. That's exactly who would be complaining about intensifying a residential area. Lol, exactly. These people don't seem to realize why much of Europe is so nice to visit. It's almost like dense, walkable cities are nicer to live and be in. Oh, they do know. They like to visit that kind of place, but they know living in a big pile like that is a freaking nightmare. Anyways, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Young and Dundas, 1964. Literally, chestnuts roasting. What store is that behind? I don't even recognize that. Boom Production says, are there any decent discount domestic airlines? Asking for me visiting PEI when good weather arrives. Porter. Porter is the only one that is good. The rest of them fly at your own risk. Danforth Radio, says Whippy Dude. There we go. I've heard of that. Sean, luxury condo is a slur to the left. The left wing needs to drop if it wants to help the housing crisis. Okay, I'm not going to go into that. I don't think there's anything interesting here. This one I saw on I saw this doozy on Instagram. Yeah, let's just drive our truck right into a store. Hopefully no one was hurt. That is nuts. That is someone who hopefully shouldn't be allowed to drive. Peter A says, yay, great shout out to Porter. I work for Porter. They canceled my flight. They didn't compensate me, but it was still like, when I was on the plane, the whole experience was like head and shoulders better than every other Canadian domestic airline. And the new jets, even though they're Brazilian and not Canadian, are pretty sweet. So flying out of Porter, flying out of Billy Bishop or YYZ, I would choose Porter over any other airline in Canada if I had to go on a flight. And I had kind of a crummy experience with them. But they're still way better than everything else. Ooh, who did I fly? I flew Swoop. I think Swoop is... WestJet has to fold them up, but they... I flew Swoop to the Dominican. The police is working. Oh, on King Street? Yeah, they're finally starting to bust people on King Street. Charles says flight with benefits. I still have like a $200 credit at Porter. Toronto grocery store doesn't want you to shop with your emotional support animal. Apparently, like, medical doctors get all kinds of like requests to sign off on like emotional support animals, and it's like, dude, that's a psychologist, not a medical doctor's. Like, even then, I don't know, should a dog be, other than a seeing eye dog, be allowed in a place where there's like open food? Probably not. Toronto is the safest city for driving in Ontario. Okay. Okay. Taste of the Danforth and city festivals up against soaring expenses. Yeah, Taste of the Danforth was canceled due to costs, but the Danforth, the BIA that runs that, are just a bunch of big pile of NIMBYs. So it is what it is. They're also kind of drama queens and kings. Chef Mara Cook says, I love BlogTO. I have a friend that works as a writer. BlogTO is not bad. I've been interviewed by them a few times. They actually do their due diligence. Iconic Toronto Diner is permanently closing. Yes, the Rosedale Diner, unfortunately. The Flatiron Building in Toronto is even cooler from the inside. I have never seen. That is pretty cool. That would be like, what is this space? This doesn't look very functional, but that would be such an awesome, awesome residential unit. Isn't Porter super expensive? No, Porter's very, very competitive. Sometimes cheaper. Possibly the most photographed historic landmark in Toronto, the Flatiron or Gooderham building near the St. Lawrence Market has been standing for 130 years. That's it right there. Lucky for me, BlogTO was invited to check out the office space of Flatiron Wealth Management, a financial firm on the 4th floor. Got the old-timey elevators. An old safe. So this was the distillery district, the company that ran that, basically, Gooderham and Worts. This was like their head office. Bless that company for giving us both the distillery district and, like, arguably the second most iconic building in the city. That looks like a really cool space. This company has done good, I think. Not very efficient with the land use, but they've styled it nicely. That's Wellington Street, which recently got a nice big new sidewalk, new streetcar tracks. They redid Birksey Park. There's a look at Birksey Park. That is a pretty cool view. Yeah, I would say, well, the Sky Dome is probably just because sports are such a big thing, but this is probably the third most iconic building and most recognizable building in the city. CN Tower, Sky Dome, Flatiron Building. Then, is there even like a fourth? Like Canada Life Building, Commerce Court North? Those are all great, but they're nowhere near as iconic as those three, right? What would you say? Is there a more iconic building in the top three than CN Tower, Sky Dome, and Flatiron? More recognizable, more Toronto, more iconic? You could say the Royal York, but I don't think that's instantly recognizable by most people in Canada. There's a lot of buildings that look like that. The Dominion building? What am I missing? OCAD is pretty cool, but it's not up there. The ROM, same, kind of a B tier, kind of cool. Whippy Dude toured the Flatiron on doors open. The TD buildings, yes. Welcome to the Alliance shop. Why am I getting emails? Your account has been created. What? You know what happens? My main email address. Somebody just registered with. What? Somebody is having fun registering a whole bunch of like things with my email address. This happens sometimes. But here's the funny thing. JohnnyStrides@gmail.com isn't hooked up to anything. It's not hooked up to like my phone numbers that I use. It's not hooked up to my YouTube channel. It's an entirely separate account in its own little world, completely free of everything. I get a lot of attempts of people trying to like hack me by trying to do like password resets and stuff with Johnny Strides at gmail.com, like, or they're phishing for like my account info. It's like my YouTube account isn't hooked up to any email address I've ever publicized. Toybox, confirm your subscription. Welcome to Necessary, a personal care company. Welcome to Ridge. People are just... What? Confirm. Someone is having fun here. It's probably just like a bot, like an online forum. They just stuck my email address into. Oh, well. Oh, well. They're trying to find your Facebook. Maybe. They won't find anything. Like, that email address is... And the joke's on them. I don't even, like, look at those emails anymore. Like, ask anyone who sent me an email in the last 2 months. It's like... Maybe they're doing it because they see the stream. Studio Store, customer account password reset. Studio Store, reset your password. Maybe they created all of these accounts and they want me to reset my password and input, like use the same password over again to try to like gain access to my YouTube account. Oops, let's reset that password. That's what's happening here. That they're trying to hack me. Like, literally, my Gmail is nonstop trying to get me to like reset. I'm not touching any of these emails. I'm going to highlight them all and click mark as spam. That is here. That is nuts. Display capture. Let me see if I can. I just want to pull this up on my computer here. I hate doing anything on mobile. Doing things on mobile sucks. So I've got some here just to show you what just happened. Do they think I'm that dumb? I'm really just going to go like... So that all just rolled in right now, plus like 50 more. Customer account reset, Face D reset. Welcome to Aesop. Soap, Aesop Malaysia, forgotten password. Hats for healing. Oops, let's reset that password. Thanks for joining Dalstrong Elite. Confirm you want to receive email marketing. The Bearded Butchers, Ridge. Oh, well... I've had countless people try to like hack me or phish information. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. All I do is highlight all those emails and mark as spam in Gmail. Kismet says you've been hacked. No, I haven't been hacked because no one has access to my email. Nobody has access to my email because even though this is not connected to anything, they're sending me emails. They're like signing up for things, but they're not confirming. They need me to like click on something to confirm. If they had access to my email, they would have to break my 2FA. And the 2FA is pretty strong, and they're not going to do that. The Awesome Conservative says that's a rad wallpaper. Thank you. Quizmail says it's a bot. Yeah, it's just a script. Someone is unloading. Oh, well. They probably do that whenever they get... I don't know. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to fall for it. We're just going to... Mark, select them all. Johnny Stumbles, do you have two-step authentication? Yes, I do. I do. But I've even gone further than that. You have the picture for an updated live stream photo. Maybe. What, this one right now? Should I make this for an updated live stream photo? Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to get a haircut next week. I think I need one. Maybe I'm going to turn off... Hey, Jordan Love passed to Christian Watson. That is sweet. Jordan Love, you beautiful, beautiful quarterback. Customer account password reset at Supertask. Oh well. Oh well. Let's I gotta turn off my email notifications. It's getting annoying. Maybe I'll just wait for all these to roll in. Anyways, back at the Flatiron Building. There we go. Lisa's getting a haircut. A week ago, you canceled your last 2 appointments. Well overdue. Skywalking has your 2-step authentication on your Seneca email. What happens when you leave Seneca? I don't know. I've got a few different Gmail accounts that are completely isolated from all my other Gmail accounts. Sam Altman returns as CEO. OpenAI has a new initial board. Why am I looking at that? Did I just close BlogTO without finishing it? Why am I looking at Narcity? Brett is getting a haircut tomorrow at Cabin in Union Station. Isn't that pretty pretty bougie? Whitby Dude says, remember your black market COVID haircut? I do. I broke some of the rules. Toronto neighborhood is loving this cafe that is also a mini grocery store. That looks like Ossington Avenue stuff. City Cottage Market in Scarborough's Birchcliff community. That looks pretty neat. Brewery announces it's closing its Toronto location. Laylo Brewery, located at 1144 College, announced that its last night will be on December 22nd. I have not been there. Is there anything good here? 10 rinks for late night skating in Toronto? Michelin recognized restaurant opening its first Toronto location. Can't wait to spend more money there. Arcadia Earth looks pretty cool. That's at the Well. I'm going to maybe go update it. This one, I heard about this. Milestones. So the Hendrix, which I think was a Baton Rouge before that, at the Eaton Center, is being replaced by Milestones, like the ultimate suburban restaurant. It might as well be Moxie's. There used to be a Milestones at Dundas Square in the building with the movie theaters, kind of overlooking the square on Yonge Street. That was kind of cool, actually. That one closed. The Milestones at Scotiabank Theater closed. So I think that would be the only Milestones downtown. Did you know a dude is offering dead mall tours? Where is that, Lisa? Dead mall videos go pretty well. This restaurant is Toronto's new go-to spot for big bowls of noodles. Where? Gun Rice Noodle is a must-add to your list of hot Toronto restaurants, especially if you're a noodle enthusiast. This noodle house near Yonge and Wellesley. Cool. I had some excellent rice noodles similar to that in Paris, actually. Google liminal assembly. Liminal assembly. All right, Lisa. If this doesn't pan out, this will be your last one ever. Recommendation. Discover the most liminal spaces in Toronto. Liminal assembly trailer, the annex.
So, I'm going to take you through a variety of spaces today.
I did this one. That's Cumberland Terrace.
And in this case, it's the
DuPont. I don't want to play the full video. Book a tour at liminalassembly.ca. Johnny, have you been to the Union Station rollerblading for free? And it's indoors if interested. I saw that on Ken's channel. I have not, actually. I have not. Boom Productions says Hendrix was nothing to be excited about. Yeah, none of those places are. Is this your doing, Lisa? This channel has 9 subscribers. I have a feeling like this is your doing. Oh well. Oh well. Sorry, Jeanette. We did not order the Santa hat. But I'm going to take a look in... Hey, all those in Dollarama. All those emails stopped. Sweet Sense customer activation. Someone forwarded me. Life isn't a fairy tale. It's a fill-in-the-blank, choose-your-own-adventure, scratch-and-sniff coloring book with missing pages and random highlighted passages that make no sense to anyone but the author. That seems pretty apt. The mall near me has dead mall videos. Yeah, the whole dead mall thing seems to do pretty well. Sapan says 100 likes. Thank you, Sapan, for the update. Dead Mall in Toronto. So my video showed up first. Well, that one's got 238,000 views. Dead Mall season 6. This is Dan Bell. He did the Another Dirty Room series. Dead Mall series, Pennsylvania. Dead Mall series. Big abandoned mall that's still open in Portland. Oh, that looks sad, unfortunately. Yeah, dead malls, abandoned malls, that sort of thing tends to do really well on YouTube. People like that type of stuff. Someone gave me shit in that video for that not being a mall. I don't know. I really like my thumbnail on that one. I think that was a good choice of thumbnail. A little bit out of the ordinary. How many comments does this video have? 573 comments. Isn't it amazing? Like, one of my lowest effort, laziest videos gets 238,000 views. Dead Mall is a good clickbait title. Is it clickbait if it's true though? Like, Cumberland Terrace literally is dead, and it's not abandoned, it's dead, right? Dead means virtually no people shop there. Abandoned means it's closed up. Skywalking, do you like Starbucks? Yes, I like anything serving. Most cafes serving up warm beverages, especially in the winter. Starbucks makes an excellent hot chocolate. I don't mind their coffee. Their coffee's good. Their lattes are good. I would go there. I prefer to go to local places when I can, but I definitely like Starbucks though. Speaking of Starbucks, Jellybean says, is Eaton Center a dead mall equals 1 million views? Yeah, but exploring an abandoned... Well, there's other Eaton Centers in Hamilton. Hey, look, Toronto's dead mall, 190 views, 190k views. I did that one 5 months ago. I could also just put, is the Eaton Center going to be demolished? And then just be like, no, and make a whole video. Ken Continuum went to Yorkdale. Yeah, I'm going to be doing Yorkdale too. 'Tis the season for going inside. I'm trying to spread out some of the Christmas decoration stuff. Toronto doesn't have a whole lot of Christmas themed things to make videos to. I don't want to use them all up at the beginning of December. Do you have a specific order or not? Do you order right off the menu? What are we talking about, Skywalking? What are we where am I even going? The Eaton Center is actually being demolished. It is. Here, let me make sure I'm not going to accidentally overshare something. All right. Let me pull up my comments. We'll do a few random comments here. I'm going to go get a drink, actually. I hope you don't mind. How many viewers are we at? We are at 246 views. Holy cripes on the Johnny Stumbles channel. Thank you. Do you plan any night live streams this week, Cameron? I've been doing them somewhat regularly, so I'll probably do one. I'm just going to go grab myself a bubbly. Let's do a quick poll. We're going to give this poll 10 seconds. Is Toronto a dead declining city equals 10 million views? There's so many people, especially on TikTok, doing get out of Toronto videos. There's just so many. I don't want to Alina McLeod even did one. It's such a clickbaity topic, but what the hell? The whole country is experiencing a lot of the same problems that Toronto is. It's not just Toronto. It's still an awesome city. The grass is always greener on the other side, no matter where you go. I don't think I want to throw more wood into that fire that Toronto's going downhill. Mind you, maybe I will. Maybe I'll be eating my words. Like, I don't mind making myself a hypocrite, but I just have no desire. Like, I know that type of video is money. I know that type of video is just gonna, like, just even with the title, and all I have to do is, like, talk about it, and it's gonna pull in the views, but I don't like putting out that sort of thing if it's not something like it's the whole country, and it's not just the whole country, it's our neighbors down south. Like, yeah, like the world, or at least our economy, goes in cycles, and we're not on the best part of it. Do I believe it? No, I would still, if someone says, like, should I move to Canada, I would say do your homework, but Toronto is still pretty awesome city, right? Like, it's still unbelievably safe. As crummy as the TTC is, it still has, like, the best transit in North America. So whatever, I'm gonna be back. Let's see, am I getting, looks like I'm getting a blackberry bubbly. One sec. I guess a good counterpoint would be like why you should move to Toronto, or why Toronto is still awesome, right? Turn it on its head and take the other perspective. Unknown says Thailand, South Korea, Philippines is a better option if you want to leave Western countries. Those are three very different countries. I have been to all three and lived in one. And you can't just, like, pick up and move to another country, especially those countries. They have very, I don't know about the Philippines, but Thailand and Korea, you basically would need a job and a visa, and then you would be tied to your employer. You can't just, like, go there and just do unlimited visa runs. Those days are long, long gone. Anyways, let's have a bubbly, sparkling water blackberry. Thanks for voting. Chris Mill says, I'm a suburbs kind of guy. Good for you. I'm not going to hate on that if that's what you like. I personally think it's the worst of both. It's like you don't quite get nature and you don't quite get city living and all the convenience of it. You just get bleh. I don't know. Oh, speaking of which, there's a lot of people, the Urbanity did a video on a topic that is pretty awesome. There's this weird thing going on. This weird conspiracy about, like, 15-minute cities, and how, like, a lot of people are, like, thinking it's some kind of government control, like they're taking away your freedom. And the Urbanity made an excellent video called 15-Minute City Conspiracies Have It Backwards. And it's all about how, like, dystopian the suburbs are, and how much more freedom you have in a 15-minute city versus living, like, somewhere else that is car dependent. It's an excellent video. Tony says, what is a 15-minute city? It's basically a city where you have everything that you need within 15 minutes of walking. And the idea is the government will keep you in this controlled little environment. But the thing is, you could still get a car if you wanted. You can still drive wherever you wanted. You can still leave wherever you wanted. When you're in, like, a car-dependent place, you need a car, which means, guess what? You need a driver's license. You need to license it. You need a license plate tag. You need insurance, right? And you're talking, like, dystopian government control. The only way you can really get around is by, like, having the government have a hand. And, like, not that that stuff is evil. It's necessary. But like, you don't need any of that stuff in a city. You can just walk wherever you want. You could ride your bike wherever you want. Like you have more access, you have more freedom, and less government control. So how is that, like, it's just such a stupid argument to make. It makes no sense. Jeanette says, my car needs a $700 brake job. Sorry to hear that, Jeanette. Anyways, let's take a peek at some comments. Have you been to the Chick-fil-A yet? I have. And it was okay. Another great HDR video. Thank you. Yes, today's video, Charles Rain says the government controls the city. Oh, the government controls the suburbs. What's your point? Like, it's stupid to argue that making life convenient for people in a way that is like sustainable is bad, but living in like single family picket fence homes where services cost 10 times to deliver and you are literally subsidized by the people living in the city is good. Novell Cost says, I got into an argument about that with someone on the Ken Continuum channel. Look at this comment. This has got to be the best quality I've ever seen. Thank you. Think the HDR videos, when viewed on like an HDR display, not even a smartphone, but like a TV that can do at least close to 1,000 nits and has 10-bit color and like good black level and all that fun stuff, look pretty good. My HDR is still off a little bit, but it's definitely my best looking videos, or they are. This is astonishing. Holy man, it felt like actually being there. Thank you for presenting. Thank you. Thank you. Billy T says, wrong? No, you're wrong. Even though I like Chick-fil-A as a company, Popeyes is still better. Popeyes at least has pieces of chicken. How long does it take to upload the video in HDR? It doesn't take any longer. Well, slightly higher bit rate. I use H.265 at like 120,000 K instead of H.264 at like 85,000. So a little bit bigger file size. Doesn't take much longer to render really, but it does take YouTube like 3-4 days to process it. So it does take longer. And YouTube doesn't tell us when it's processed. Like last night at like 10 p.m., this morning's HDR video wasn't done. And I checked it like 1 a.m. before bed and it was done. I can hardly recognize Yonge Street. This used to be my favorite haunt in my younger days. That would be in the early 90s. Beautiful memories, though. Thank you. Thank you. Rob MNR, 2 British pounds. Thank you, Rob MNR. Thank you, sir. Oshawa just got a Chick-fil-A. Thank you again, Rob. Thank you, Harjot. Thank you, Harjot. Wow, this is a really old video. January 2023. Great video. I used to ride my road bike from Woodbine Avenue to Oakville, but not anymore. I'm back to South America. That's a hell of a long trek. Row, $5. Hey, Johnny, have you seen Lost on the Toronto Subway by Paige Saunders? What's your opinion on it? I have seen it, Row. Thank you for the $5. Can I? Oh, I can heart that. I can heart your... I didn't know I could do that. Thank you, Row. Long time no see. We haven't played Jackbox in quite a while. I have seen it. Reese Martin makes an appearance. Lost on the Toronto. Basically, this video rips on the wayfinding and like the terrible naming conventions of the Toronto, which honestly, like from a tourist point of view, he makes a lot of sense, but from like a local's point of view, yeah, it's almost a nothing burger, the points he's making. Like, it's just one of those things, like it's no big deal. And the reason it's no big deal because people get used to it. Yeah. I made this point with Reese, like line 1 really should be like line 1A and 1B.
Hey Johnny, have you seen Lost on the Toronto Subway by Paige Saunders?
So like,
what's your opinion on it?
It's a good video from like a tourist point of view, but like, I think there's bigger fish to fry than like the naming conventions and wayfinding. I think Metrolinx is actually making it worse with their naming conventions mixing in, but cool video, worth a watch. It's Toronto oriented. To me, it didn't resonate with me because they're not stuff that I really care about. If you're driving a huge cement truck, then you have to yield to no one. Lisa writes, this is sarcasm, right? ADV. All right, I'll heart all of those comments. Great video in either resolution. Love your walks. Unlike others, you often give some oomph mental input on your strolls. But today I wasn't looking at the screen when you mentioned the historical facade of the Ripper Club, the brass rail, followed immediately by there's Ginger, much more expensive than it used to be. Which is true. Ginger's literally like tripled their prices. Lisa says I can't tell anymore because the comments have been so nice. Yeah. So many nice memories. Thank you. Jaywalk and Johnny. Try living in a big city and not doing that sometime. Do we have any juicy comments? What happened to Bev from Nova Scotia? Isn't on YouTube or blocked? I saw this comment like right when I was starting the stream. Her channel is still there. It's not very active, but it's still there. Sapan just saw his own comment. I have a nice screen to view the HDR. Are this live all taken with the iPhone 15? Nope. This is with the Pocket. I love the word nope. It's just such like a... It's not even a word, actually, right? But at least I don't think... Is nope a word? Is that a good question? I don't think nope is a word. It should be a word. Is it correct to say nope? No is the formal way of responding in the negative. Nope is more informal. Yeah, but it's not like a... Nope, 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 says Tony. Boom Productions, Metrolinx France and England have built a tunnel underwater beneath the English Channel faster than these idiots building the latest subway to nowhere. See, Lisa says it's a word. Jennifer Gallus says nope is not. It's like one of those things that it just became a part of the common vernacular, and now it's a word, I guess. I shit you not. We were doing like a spelling test in Korea of 4-letter words for like grade 1 level students, and one of the guys put nope as one of the words to teach the kids. I was just like, dude, no, there's so many, like, don't put that on a spelling test, but whatever. He did. Some of you are like, what's the big deal? Barbara says never used to be, but I imagine it's now in the dictionary proper. I think it is too. Oxford and Webster's, right? What are we doing? We're looking. Let's look. Are there any juicy comments? Jennifer Gala, good HDR editing. Thank you. It's really the same as editing non-HDR, except I put a little S-curve on it. Your video was very poorly done. It sure was, but not as poorly done as your comment. Ha! There's a good morning. Love the snowy wonderland. Thank you, Epic Nation HD. Johnny, although I tend not to comment, I watch your wonderful videos faithfully. They're highlights of my every week. Congratulations on nearing your 100K subscribers milestone. Man, you surely deserve a... Come on, this is too nice. That was too nice. Smiley face. Crisp, clear, vibrant, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Sapand. I'm just looking... Do we have any, like, juicy comments? Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you. There was one comment that was so toxic. Johnny, did you watch the Barbie movie? Yes. I can't see... This person wrote, sad. People need to enjoy life outside with natural light, not living in the dark just for bloody profit. If it's too cold, then just relocate somewhere else. About a video for our underground path. You seem like fun at parties. Oh, okay, let's, guys, Toronto's cold. Let's just go move somewhere else. You know, we could just build a little thing underground that connects the subway stations and buildings in the financial district, right? Or we could just not live here because it's too cold. What kind of opinion is that? People have the option to live somewhere else. People have the option to use the path or not use the path. If it's viable, let them use it. Thanks for the video despite challenging conditions. Awesome. This is the nicest homeless place where I could see, and I watched a lot of them. Okay. I don't... This video, I tend not to comment, or I just let those comments be. Rose says if it's too cold, then just relocate somewhere else. Would be nice of you to put out videos once a week, please. Lisa says he puts one out every day, almost every day, yeah. Perhaps you need a cambrella? All right, I'll give you that. I thought we had some like doozy negative ones. These are like, what happened? Funny, I went to Sunny V2 and I'm already subscribed. You should go all the way south to Union Station. I was walking north in this video. Do you want me to like walk around planet Earth? Thank you, Mark D. Glad you liked it. Loved it. There was a few. Look at all. We're only on comments a day from one day ago. This is why, like, guys, I honestly can't go through my comments anymore. I read them all. Like, I scan them on my phone when I'm on the subway and stuff. But you are awesome at doing this presentation. Might as well be here in real time. I'm only one level from acquiring some form of VR, AR experience. I swear I don't just make up other accounts. All right, Derek, Dream Kid. I really enjoyed your video. Nice streaming. No negative. I want some negative comments. Oh well. Oh well. There was one in particular that was just ripping me to shreds, and it got flagged, and I had to unflag it. Maybe I should find some of them before I do these streams. I don't know. We're going to give up on comments. Too many people being super duper positive, which I appreciate and love, by the way. Thank you guys for doing that. I got... Yay, no more of those annoying trying to hack my Johnny Strides at Gmail account. Jacqueline says my pajama shirts and flannel. Just reading some of your comments. Johnny is so big he can't even... Well, it's called opportunity cost. There's only so much time in a day. Like, I do read all the comments. I do, but I just, like... You send me a DM, I might not respond for like a month. I need to try to live outside of YouTube too. That's all that is. That's all that is. Jordan Love drops back. Scrambles. He's on the 50. Now he's running. Now he's going to throw it away. Boo. Boo. But, you know what time it is? It's time to edit some videos and watch the rest of the football game. We've hit the almost magic 90-minute mark. But I think we're out of gas tonight. I'm probably going to make another coffee or tea, and I'm going to have to roll up my sleeves and do some work. Novell Costa says, I didn't realize you enjoyed negative comments so much. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Huge thanks to our mods, channel members, Patreon supporters of the Johnny Strides channel, just everyone for being good sports. This one was without the social lubricant known as alcohol or edibles. Maybe we'll do some more streams like this in the future. I'll probably stream again next Sunday. Thanks to everyone who sent support as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, but head over to Johnny Strides and subscribe there. That guy, he needs all the help he can get. But thank you so much, guys. Thanks for tuning in. It was fun. Thank you, Jeanette. We'll try to get that Santa Claus hat situation sorted. But thank you, guys. Jelly Bean with a buzzer beater, $5. Thank you, Jelly Bean, for the buzzer beater. You just bought 5 more seconds of the stream. No, but seriously, thank you, Jelly Bean, and thank you everyone else who sent their support. Stay warm, stay safe, and you know the deal. I'll catch you in the next one. Yoink. That wasn't yoink. Now it's time to end. Yoink.